incompatibility with the West, not how maybe we could try to be compatible with each other. What this motion implies is that we're going to have to knock some edges off and shove you in there, and with any luck you'll fit just about and maybe we'll be okay. Whereas, again, so what this motion has provided is a not at all address of the complexities of the issue. It hasn't addressed, although in fairness to the speakers did try, to look at the fact that it's maybe not the actual truths about the West or Islam, but our concepts of each other that are at fault here. And there's no way to actually break through the problems here until we actually address that, until I accept that my concepts of Islam are the CNN translations of Al Jazeera, and for a very large proportion of the Middle East, it's Al Jazeera's translation of CNN, no thanks Raph. So it's not actually any real understanding. We cannot hope for any actual meeting of minds through simply saying, well, we're either incompatible or we're compatible, but we're never actually going to look for an understanding of each other at all. We're just going to say yes or no, and that's a big problem. So as a result of the what I feel to be a very badly phrased motion, we have no indication of where we would like to be going. It's a rather vague future. The debate has very much been centred in the past and things that happened in the 12th century. So really we should all be moving on from. We should be looking towards the future. We should be trying to understand each other as we are now. Why is it, ladies and gentlemen, that we don't understand Islam? Why is it that Muslims may not understand the West? What is the problem here? The only way forward is through actual proper education, to get past our misconceptions, to have an understanding of the real truth, of the real values that both have to offer, that we can in fact work together, understand each other, so that we have these two great, big, giant populations largely living in different areas, granted, but why can't we just communicate? And I think it's moments like this that answer that question, that we are not looking at the real truth, we are simply looking at what we think is. But that's not true. It's not what is actually being believed by anyone. It is what I think they believe. And that, ladies and gentlemen, just isn't good enough for any real hope for a future for the West or Islam. Thank you.